Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. A report out today from Roosevelt University takes a hard look at the city's tax increment financing program, specifically the $858 million it spent on schools over the last 3 decades. It concluded that the expenditures helped create inequalities in different regions of the city when they were intended to do the exact opposite. Our Greg Hines wrote about the report today. Greg, what did this report conclude about tax increment financing, and how does it spur more inequality?
Well, the report says that the money that, the TIF money that's been spent on schools, about 20% of the TIF total take citywide, about $850 million, hasn't been spread evenly around, but it's tended to go to certain specialized schools that are frankly kind of favorites of City Hall. Magnet schools, controlled enrollment schools, charter schools, and things like that. And it becomes an issue because this plays into the argument that the teachers union has been making that neighborhood schools, ordinary schools, have been abandoned, that we're rushing to put all the money into these showcases, but not enough in the typical schools.
And so you look at these numbers, I mean, does it appear that these appropriations, is there some logic behind them that they happen to be, or is it coincidence or circumstantial that they happen to be going to certain schools and not others?
Well, those are really two different questions. You could probably make a case for every school that got this money. The problem is you can make a case for a lot of other schools that receive the money too. And in Chicago, when money ends up here rather than there, we know how this town works. You have to wonder why.
All right, so in the big picture for TIF funding right now, you know, does it appear that it's just simply better used for you know, construction projects, other things that maybe tend to spur growth around the area rather than needy neighborhoods?
There's no easy answer to that question. Education and making sure that kids are ready to go to work is certainly necessary for the quality of life and for the city's success. But this is an old debate that's not going to answer with this. When you only have a limited pot of money and you have a lot of needs, do you do better to spread it around or concentrate it on a few things that presumably will set a model? People fought about that forever, and they'll fight about this forever.
Right. The TIF debate will continue. Thanks a lot, Craig.
You're welcome.